This is Indian spinach. I saw them in end of March. Now it's almost end of April. It's more than a month there in these modules. And from today, the temperature is going to be minimum 4 degrees overnight. So they can cope up with that. And I'm going to plant them in this bed. I have planted this palak, Indian spinach, in this bed. Bed was prepared a couple of weeks back with all the organic matter, so there shouldn't be any deficiency of nutrition for the plants. I'm going to plant these coriander seedlings outside. The variety is called Calypso, cut and come again variety. Most of them are not germinated. There are very few germinated. Probably the seed is very old. I have planted these coriander seedlings, and in 2 weeks time I should be able to harvest them if slugs are not eating them. I will apply some organic slug pellets to protect them from the slugs. I'm harvesting the spinach variety called Palco. This is grown really big and this is the right time I can harvest it, and also the small leaves can grow back, and I need this space for my Indian goats in 2 weeks time, so I have to harvest it today. Now I harvested all the spinach. You can see they'll come back again, maybe another 2 or 3 harvests, and then I need to plant my goats. So this is the quantity I just harvested. Really good size leaf and very thick and healthy leaf. I'm planting my chilies, and the varieties are, this is the first one, Indian chili, and this one is Hungarian hot wax, and these two are Caribbean blend, and these two are Tabasco. I will plant these chilies next to my peppers, sweet peppers, and there are 6 chilies, and in 2 rows, 3 each row. The other side, the aubergines, the whole area, the aubergines will be 12 aubergine plants and different varieties. I have just planted these chilies, 6 of them, and they take a couple of weeks to settle down. Peppers, generally sweet peppers, they settle quicker compared to these chili peppers. I don't know the reasons, but yeah, by end of, I would say, May, I should get proper flowers and small tiny chilies forming. That's my expectation, and see how it goes. I'm planting the spinach variety called Apollo outside in my raised bed next to the coriander seedlings. I have now planted the spinach Apollo variety in 1 row. There are around 8 modules, and some of them has got more than 1 seedling. Hopefully this will be available for harvest in 3 weeks time. I'm planting my second batch of beetroots on this bed. The soil is prepared and ready to go. These are a couple of varieties. This one is Chioggia and Pablo and Boulder. 3 different varieties I'm planting today. I have planted 2 rows of beetroots, 3 different varieties as I mentioned, Boulder, Pablo and Chiago. And these beetroots will be available for harvest in 2 months time. These are the aubergines I'm planting today, 4th of May, and these are 5 different varieties. Starting from the left, this is called Patio Baby. It's a kind of dwarf variety. It doesn't grow more than 2 feet tall, and you can put them in small pots and leave it in a patio. or you can put it on the ground as well. This particular variety on the left side, this is called early purple long, and on the right side it's a very long Bangladeshi variety. It's also in purple color. When it comes to this side, this is called Black Beauty, and some people they call as a Bonica. And the one out there, that's an Indian purple color variety. It doesn't grow too long fruit wise, maybe 6 inches maximum, not more than that, but it's very tasty. And these are the 5 different varieties I'm planting in today. You can see the cold frame here. I'm going to plant in here and there as well. Now I have made the holes to plant the seedlings, and then I pre-water. Basically this is guaranteed way of providing the water to the roots. Sometimes if you top water, the water might not go down, as it gets stuck somewhere, and then lots of problems. However, if you pre-water and then plant the seedlings, then make sure that the seedling gets enough water for the roots. So now there are 12 holes I made. I'm going to plant 5 different varieties of my aubergines. My usual organic fertilizer, chicken pellets, and fish blood bone meal, caseite, all these things, they go in this hole. And on top of that, I have also got this rotten horse manure. This is 3-year-old. I mix along with that. I have planted the aubergines, and this side I carefully planted in between my coriander. I can still harvest the coriander, I would say another month or so, and then I can get rid of them by the time the aubergines will be properly settled and start growing. These are the sweet corn. The variety is Gold Crest, and I'm planting this sweet corn on this bed. I might do 4 rows, and each row maybe around 10 or 12 plants. And at the bottom of the bed I got this marigold plants. I put some organic slug pellets to protect the plants. I have now planted the sweet corn, the variety called Gold Crest, and each row I planted 12 plants, and there are 3 rows. In total there are 36. Hopefully the weather is picking up, so they should be okay. I'm harvesting my spring onions for lunch today. These are planted in this cold frame in end of October last year, and I must have harvested maybe 10 bunch of them. Now these are the 4 left. You can use them in salads, or you can cook them as a normal onion. Look at this beautiful spring onions. They're very tasty. You can grow them across the year if you find the right variety.